Eddie Chacon is an American photographer, musician living in Los Angeles. Chacon spent 35 years as a singer, songwriter and record producer before he began making photographs in 2011. Shortly after picking up photography, his erotic and fashion editorial work began appearing regularly in Purple Diary, Oyster magazine and S magazine. Since then his work has appeared in Dazed, Nylon, Human Being Journal, Please, Vogue Germany, Interview Germany and Polanski magazine to name a few. He has also exhibited his work with noted artists Brad Elterman, William Claxton, Jonah Freeman and Justin Lowe, Francesca Woodman, Sloane Rankin and Jack Parsons. As a musician, Chacon is a former member of the musical group Charles and Eddie. They had 4 top 40 hits in the UK in the 1990s. Their biggest was the worldwide hit single, Would I Lie to You? Taken from their debut album, Duophonic. Would I Lie to You? Won 3 Ivor Novello Awards in 1993. Chacon has penned 10 top 40 hits in various territories around the globe. Biography: at age 12 he started his first band with neighborhood kids Cliff Burton and Mike Bordin in Castro Valley, California. He moved to Los Angeles at age 17 and started his career as a staff songwriter for CBS Songs. His first assignment was reworking Beatles songs for CBS. His demo of All You Need Is Love fell into the hands of Columbia Records president, Mick Eisner, who signed him to his first major record deal. After working with producer Richard James Burgess, he struggled to find his own voice. His LP was shelved after the disappointing performance of his dark copyright but single, All You Need Is Love. Meanwhile, his songwriting career got off to a promising start. His first recorded song was the Feargal Sharkey single, Out of My System, released on Virgin Records in 1988. Unable to let go of his singing dream, he moved to Miami and signed on with Luke Skywalker Records. His solo record surgery stalled when he began working as a second engineer on 2 Live Crew's controversial record, As Nasty As They Wanna Be. After a move back to Los Angeles, the Dazed brothers started producing him in the hopes of signing him to their newly formed label Nickelback Records. He was happy with the music but felt the project was moving too slowly, so he moved to New York City and began working with famed rapper Daddy-O. It was there that he had a meeting on a subway train with Charles Pettigrew. Shortly thereafter, they were signed as duo Charles and Eddie by a Junior A&R person at Capitol Records, Josh Deutsch. The duo had 4 top 40 hits in the UK before disbanding in 1996 due to the untimely deaths of Charles's father and sister. Eddie went back to songwriting and co-wrote Save Our Love, which went on to be one of 6 top 20 hits in the UK's third biggest record of all time in England by a girl group, Eternal. In 1998 Chacon wrote another top 40 hit in the UK, Searching for a Soul, recorded by Connor Reeves. In 1994, Chacon wrote a #1 hit in Scandinavia, All It Takes for the Danish singer Handbøl. Chacon eventually moved to Copenhagen, Denmark in 2001 to write and co-produce several chart toppers with Paul Bowen, co-produced and wrote #1 album, R&DD, That's the Way for Me, and #1 single by R&DD, Didn't I Tell You. In 2004 he wrote both singles on Handbøl's #2 album Abacco, While You Were Out, and Wonderland. In 2007, Chacon wrote top 40 hit, Preacher, taken from Handbøl's Private Eye. From 2008 to 2011 Chacon released 3 full-length electronic disco-influenced records under the name, The Polyamorous Affair, a duo he formed with his spouse, Sissy St. Marie. The records were favorably reviewed by NME, XLR8R and Dazed and Confused. Their music was featured on Ugly Betty, Dexter, NCIS Los Angeles and Sky Vodka, Passion for Perfection campaign. They also contributed, Putting Out Fire, the theme from Cat People for the 2010 David Bowie tribute record, which also featured Duran Duran, John Frusciante, Devendra Bannock, Vivian Girls and Carla Bruni. In 2013 they were working with Best Coast's Bob Bruno on new material. The material is unreleased. Discography. Albums 1987, Chico DeBarge Kiss Serious, 1988, Feargal Sharkey Wish Out of My System, 1989, Tyrone Perry You Are My Everything, 1989, Edward Anthony Lewis, 1992, Charles and Eddie, Duophonic UK No. 19, US No. 153, 1993, True Romance Soundtrack, 1993 Addams Family Values Soundtrack, 1993 Super Mario Bros. Soundtrack, 1994, Handball, Misty Paradise, 1995, Charles and Eddie, Chocolate Milk, 1996, Butchie Swain and the Unborn, The Book of Revelations According to, 1998 Trine Rein to Find the Truth, 2001, S Club 7 Good Times, 2002, Handball, Beware of the Dog, 2003, Erin D.D., That's the Way for Me Denmark No. 1, 2004, Handball, Abaco, 2007, Handball, Private Eye, 2008, The Polyamorous Affair, 2009, The Polyamorous Affair, Bolshevik Disco, 2010, David Bowie. Tribute and Laco $Te, 2010, The Polyamorous Affair, Strange Bedfellows, 2011, LACO $Te. Singles 1987, All You Need Is Love, 1989, You Are My Everything, Tyrone Perry, 1992, Would I Lie to You? UK No. 1, US No. 13, 1993, NYC UK No. 33, 1993, House Is Not a Home UK No. 29, 1994 Handbell All It Takes, Denmark No. 1, 1994 Eternal Save Our Love, UK No. 8, 1995, 24-7-365 UK No. 38, 1995, Charles and Eddie Jealousy UK Top 40, 1998 Connor Reeves Searching for a Soul, UK No. 28, 1999, Aaron Neville Little Piece of Heaven, 2003, Erin D.D. Didn't I Tell You, Denmark No. 1, 2005, Would I Lie to You? Remix, a No. 1 hit in Europe, 2007, Handball, Preacher Denmark Top 40, 2014, Thomas Barford, Happy, 2015, Would I Lie to You? Feat. The Ghost of Charles Pettigrew. References